نحن التطوع والتطوع دربنا للخير تأخذنا له الأشواق.
You're most welcome all. I'm doing great, alhamdulillah, as you all are fine. I am fine. We will talk today about the interviews again, but we will start with page number 31, exercise number 8. Can you hear me well now, Amir? Okay. Good. Okay. Exercise number 8. Page number 31. We will talk about getting a new job, how to have a job. We will have some tips here. Look at the table below and decide if a candidate or an employer does the different thing in the list. We will see which part is this, or who is doing the step in the table. Is he the candidate or the employer? I will repeat. This exercise wants you to decide which action, what the action, or who's the person is going to do this action. Is he the candidate or is the employer? You got the point? Okay, so is shortlisted for interview. Is shortlisted for interview. Who's the person, candidate or employer? Shortlisted for interview. Shortlisted for interview. Is shortlisted here? Yes, Abdul Hayy, candidate. The right answer? Everyone is telling the employer. No, actually, he is the candidate. Because let's make it simple. If you will apply for a job, different people, wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Abdul Hayy. Different people will apply for this job, so they will have a very long list. So if they will shortlist some candidates, the right candidates, so they are selecting them for the interview. Fine? Candidate, you can say he is the person or the person who applied for the job, and he is nominated for the job. You got it? This is the candidate. Offers you the job. Employer, Mustafa, big employer. It offers you the job, the employer. Who goes for an interview? Who goes for an interview? Candidate. Very well. Who updates his CV or update their CVs? Updating CV, it's the candidate job. Very well. It's a candidate. Who's asking for the names of referees? Referees. Asking the names of referees is the employer. Like in an interview, he will ask you, how did you know about the job? Who told you about the job? Or if you are coming from another job or a previous job before, they will ask you, who are your referees? We can call them. Exactly. Applies for the job. Applies for the job. The candidate. Advertises the position. The position is the job. The position. Advertises the position. Here. Fills in an application form. Fills in an application form. Candidate. Candidate. Looks through the applications. Looks through the applications. Employer. Very well. Can you please make, you have different steps here of getting, or different stages of getting a job. Can we please, Suma is asking, she can't understand 8 and 9. Fill in an application form. If you are applying for a job, then they will call you for an interview. In the reception, before you will meet the interviewer, you will fill in a form. Yes, exactly, Abdul Hayy. So, Suma, who's filling the application form is the candidate. Exactly. So number 9, looks through the applications. This will be the employer, because after so many people will apply for the job, they will get all applications and then they will check them all to find the right candidates. Exactly, consideration of applications. To consider, to shortlist, to select people for interview. Well, can we please make all these stages in the right order? Let's see. The first step. First, the employer advertises the position. So here, the employer, number 7 will be number 1. Can you please start putting them in the right order? 1 will be 7. First, the employer advertises the position, then the candidate. The candidate what? Can you please make it them all? One shot in one line? Make it by your own. From 1 to 9. Please. So, answers please. Update their CV, number 2. The third step will be 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 8, 5, 1, then 6. More answers. May refresh more than one time, but the screen is still without any word. It's clear for Mish'al. Muhammad al-Shurbagi is saying there's nothing on the board. Technical support, please. I have the same problem, Sarah. Abdul Hayy is saying 7 will be 1. 8. Number 8 will be 2. 6 will be 3. 9 will be 4. 3 will be number 5. 1 will be number 6. Then 5 will be 7. Can you repeat them, please? I will say the right order, okay? I will read them. I will read all sentences now, okay? Number 1. Number 1. The employer advertises the job. 2. The candidate updates their CV. Let's make it candidates updates their CV. This is second step. Third one, fills in an application form. Fills in an application form. Fourth, applies for the job. The candidates applies for the job. Then 9, the fifth step, employer looks through the applications. Then candidates, or the candidate is shortlisted for interview. The candidate is shortlisted for interview. The next step, the candidate goes for an interview. Next, the employers asks for the names of referees. The employers asks for the names of referees. The last step, the employer offers you the job. The employer offers you the job. 1724, exactly. 1724 38 4659, exactly. 6173 8592. Good job, Suma. Okay, exercise number 10. I will give the mic to some. If I will talk, actually, we need someone to talk about his own experience in his present job. I need someone who is working now to tell us about his experience in having the job. If you want to participate, please raise your hand. We will choose someone to talk now. We'll give him the mic. Yes, well, Emmy. Emmy, you can go. I'll ask you. Emmy has the mic. Listen, Emmy. Can you see exercise number 8? We need you to tell us about your present job ever. We need you to talk how.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you well. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, Mr. Tamer, I can.
Very well. So, Emmy, please, can you see this question, please? How did you hear about the job? What interviews you had?
Okay.
How you apply? I will tell you all the questions and then you handle them one after one. Then you will have the mic. You applied for it and why you accepted the job. Please, you have the mic. Can you go?
Okay. First, I heard about this job from one of my best friends. She was working as freight forwarder, and she was applying the job of e-marketing specialist. At this time, she was working, so she passed it to me. I sent my interview. Then the interviewer called me. What interviews I had 2 interviews. One of them is the technical interview. I passed IQ test and English test. Next one I have a personal interview with the manager of the company. How you applied for it? I called their email and sent my CV. Then they called me for the interview time. Why accept the job? I accepted the job because I love e-marketing, and the salary was not so bad, and I want to take experience in this field. Also, I want to start my career. Okay,
That is very good. That's very good. Thank you so much. I love it. So, as all of us now here saying or telling us about how did she hear about this job, she said from her best friend, and she said she got interviews, and how did she apply? Applied through the internet. She sent CV through the email. And why did she accept the job? She said the salary was fine and I wanted to get and she loved exactly this career or this field of e-marketing. One more question for you, Miss Emmy. If you can answer me again, I will ask you a question. What was the most difficult question in your interview? What was your most difficult question in that interview?
The most difficult questions for me is why should I hire you?
Good. What was the answer?
Can you hear me, Mr. Tim?
I can hear you well.
The answer was education and Okay, my answer was that my qualification and certification qualified me to take that position, and I can give them my experience and my knowledge from my university, and I can help him to develop and expand in the market.
Mhm. So the question, Suma, they are asking, that's good, and a good answer actually. The question, keep with me please, Miss Emmy. I will ask you another question, but they didn't hear your question, your difficult question. The company asking her, why shall we hire you? Okay, why shall we hire you? And in another way, they will, and someone before asked me while I was in an interview, what you will add to my company? Why should I have you in my staff? This is not a simple question. Okay. Thank you so much. Away from the test.
Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
It was 10 minutes. See,
10 minutes.
in 10 minutes, they can judge about they can judge on the candidate if he is can have the job or not. Thank you so much, Emmy, and I wish you will have a better job, inshallah, as you leave that job. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Let's have a plain board. Thank you so much. Let me tell you frankly about interviews. We have 3 stages for interview. Let's say this is the interview. We have the pre-stage and post-interview. So 3 main steps. Interview, during interview, let's say during the interview, and post-interview. Let's talk about pre-interview stage. What are the tips or the steps you need to do before any interview? Starting with your qualification. I want to pass the mic to someone to talk. If you can tell us anything from your own experience about qualification, please press 1. How to be qualified enough to match the position, to match the job. Let's say hello to Abdul Hayy. Abdul Hayy is there? Yes, please, Abdul Hayy. Before any interview, what are the main things you need to be, or to get ready in, really, to convince the interviewer that you are the right person for that job?
Well, you should have is to, well, update your CV first. I believe this is the first step. Your CV must be always up to date. This is the first.
Okay, that's right.
Well, you should just prepare yourself. If it is possible, maybe by some trainings before. If you could have some 2 or 3 months training for similar positions, that would be a great thing, and it would be very, the interview because this would enhance your chances in your work, then I think you would just prepare yourself for those difficult questions, like just the one you've asked the girl that was talking before. Because the question of motivations, as Mohammed Bek mentioned, and why should I hire you? Actually, these two questions are always asked, and they are always expecting you to give a good answer about these two. Well, I believe
Definitely.
This is everything, I think.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Abdul Hayy. Anyone has anything to say here? Especially before up for a job.
Okay.
Before applying a job. Thank you, Abdul Hayy. Thank you so much. Very well, Mohammed Bek. Can you please have the mic, Mohammed, and say? Don't feel shy. Don't feel shy. No way. No way. Please. Press 1 and have the mic.
Please. We want to hear his voice.
Yes. Mohammed Bek. You said, I need to prepare myself first. What kind of preparation you mean? Knowledge plus confidence. Suma. Good. Good. I love confidence. But how to get this confidence? How to be very confident in an interview? Let's see Mr. Mohammed Bek what he will say.
Do you hear me? Okay. So, Mr. Tamer was how we can get different. First of all, we need to prepare ourselves from being so well educated, also self-confidence. Also, we need to train ourselves on the questions that we will face. Also, we need to do lots of research about the job, about the company. Also, we need to collect some data. We need to get some info. Also, we need innovation and motivation. Also, being smart and also we can use the SWOT. There is a method called SWOT. Like we can think about the strengths, ideas, the weakness side, and the chances and the threats that will put us into the job. Thank you so much.
That's good job.
Thank you.
Good answer. Thank you so much, Bek. Don't feel shy again.
I'm sorry.
See, you speak English now.
Yeah.
Now you speak English, man. Good job. Okay.
Okay, Master. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So before applying, I want to stress on your, he said, educational side. What is your knowledge? You need to know exactly what is my dream job. I will think, well, what is the job I need? There is an echo. I guess, Mohammed, you need to mute the mic, please. Please. Well, so first step, I need to know what is the job I need to have, the job I'm seeking for. Then knowing the job requirements. Every job needs different requirements. That's why you need to know requirements, and you need to work on yourself to know all of them and to have all of them inside you before you apply even for a job. Do you agree with me? I think this is the best way. Start first, think about the job. What is this job? What kind of skills does it need? What I am in lack of, what I need to work on myself. Listen, I have a job that needs good English. Fine? My English is not good, and I am applying for the job. And I will spend money going, sending mails, then having taxi, going on time, and then I will get back. If I will fail in the interview, I will say, oh, I have a bad luck. No way. No way. So first, work on your knowledge, the requirements first, and knowledge before applying. Remember my words. Remember my words. Before applying, I can say don't beam or your CV in the market. It's a recruitment market in any country, right? And you know there's recruitment companies, they are working on CVs, and if you already went for different interviews and failed, I think this will not be a good point for you in that market. So before applying for any job, work on your knowledge. Do you remember? Is to know, shall I need any kind of training courses? If so, invest in yourself. Start investing. Start investing in yourself. And I call this kind of investment, the best investment ever. Because it will be inside you. You will never lose it. With me? If we will have a businessman with big bulks of money, and then he is losing his money, losing that money, and has nothing to do, but he used to be just like a broker in the market, no craft, nothing to do. He lost his capital money. He cannot be again in that market. But if you are a doctor, an engineer, you have a craft, you have a profession, you do something. If you will lose all your business one day, you can be back and work again because you have knowledge. You know something will make you a lot of money. So my first step is your knowledge. Training courses, experiences. Go accept little money. Go accept little money in any company that has your exactly Muhammad Bek. If you know, you will get lots of money, of course. But what the knowledge that job needs, that's what I mean. Knowledge and training and experience, even with low salary. Even with low salary as a first start. And I call this stage investments or investment or investing in yourself. Fine? That time you are in that market experience or in that career field, find and then start searching for bigger companies like multinational or even local but big companies, whatever the names. This time you need to search. You need to find the job, the place, and the company itself. Here, you can target the salary. You can target your income. Target your income. Okay? Are you guys following me? Because I feel like I'm alone today. I don't know why. Anyhow, so now I have my CV, good CV, with little experience even, but already I am in the field. I know about the job well. Okay? Practically, I have experience, training courses, qualification, everything is ready. Target your income. Target your salary. Target your salary. Well, great. So in this stage, of course, you need to have a good CV. Or that the CV is not the job. The CV is not the job. I need the CV only for what? Who can tell me? Why do we need the CVs? Who will answer this question? Myself. Emmy is saying. Another. Introduction. Right. Muhammad Ali agrees. And get the interview. I would like to say here, we need CV for a call. To have a call. Just to receive a call. Just to receive a call. That's why I'm sending the CV. Giving hints about myself. And usually, you need to send it with a covering letter. A covering letter. And one time we can talk about a covering letter. A covering letter, it's a small letter. You will send it before with the CV in the same email, telling a little hint about yourself. Who are you? And how did you hear about the job? Like I will say, dear sirs, this is Tamer Badawi. I saw the ad in the advertisement in the paper today, and I would like to join, to have an interview with you. Please find my attached CV. You can tell about yourself a little. I am experienced in so and so. Please find the details in the CV. The problems now, or the biggest problem, covering the covering letter, you will send it along with your CV, not separate, both together. But just, it will be attached to it. Exactly, Abdul Hayy. Because to give a small hint, fine, both of them. So the problem now we have in the recruitment market, fake CVs. Most of people, they will, do you agree with me? Large numbers of applicants, they will have it from internet. So you are not telling about yourself. And the first thing, or the first step I need you to know in interviews, be yourself. How you will be yourself while you are talking about someone in your imagination. The most important thing. You shouldn't be a Superman in the interview to make your interviewer convinced, or to buy you, as we can say here, to accept you in the job, to pass you. Fine? The form. We can talk about the layouts. Inshallah, I will try to arrange an extra class about writing CV. It's an art. But now, the new thing in this field is the video CV. Video CV is a solution now. Some companies, especially in the States, Europe, they will not accept written CVs. Yes, there is a video CV. Yes, there is. You will open your camera, you will talk in front of the cam, You need to be well groomed, like you are in an interview exactly, and start to talk about yourself in 2-3 minutes. I am so and so, whatever you will produce here, fine. It's available in UAE. You will make it available. You can make it available. All my attendees, please. If you want to make a new thing, if you want to attract your employer or the company you are applying for, go now and make. It's available in everywhere. It's available by you. You don't care about people. You do the video, make the shot, attach it to the mail, send it to them with your written CV. Never mind. Okay? But don't copy, don't paste, yes. And you can, Mr. Amir Basuni is telling, you can put them on YouTube, exactly. Yes, it's a good channel to have good jobs. Okay? So, yes, you will talk about yourself, about your dreams. After 3 years, I wish a manager in so and so. I have experience in so and so. I'm not a Superman, but I can be a very good learner. I can be well and so and so. Then you talk about yourself freely in a very short, like 3 to 5 minutes maximum. If you will call me, I will feel very happy, and I feel free to call me. I can come, I can walk into an interview anytime. So, video CV, I think it's the time of Azan. Am I right, Mr. Ahmed? And good job. You watched 6 of the 10 top video CV. Very good. Do you think it's nice? Layla Omran, how are you? Shohra. Did you watch any video CV now on YouTube? It's amazing. Of course. Try to do something new. Muhammad Shirbagi is saying another way. It's a new thing. Yes, it's brand new thing you can say. LinkedIn profile. Another, yes, of course.
ثواني بإذن الله ومستر تامر هيكون معاكم بإذن الله. شكرا.
The voice. There is no voice. Thank you.
في انتظار مستر تامر استأذن بس ثواني وهيكون معانا بإذن الله. هو بيحاول يوضح بس التكست اللي هو كتبه وفي الآخر بإذن الله يا جماعة ممكن لما نكون كوبايين.
It's all mixed. I'm trying to coordinating them to get the points by the end. Okay? I'm sorry. So I will take few minutes, please. I'm sorry for this.
Okay, Mr. September, take your time. Okay, and inshallah at the end of the lecture, we'll give you a copy of this text that Mr. Tamer is typing now. معايا الشات اللي ثواني حابب بس اقول لكم ان ده الديسكريبشن بتاع مستر تامر للكورس. اوكي، فعلشان بس الناس اللي مش محدده هدفها من الكورس تكون عارفه ايه هدفها الفتره الجايه باذن الله. فالسوفت سكيلز او حتى الميتينجز، السوشياليزنج، ميكينج اند ريسيفنج فون كول، ان شاء الله بعد المحاضره هيكون في مراجعه لكل ده وهيكون في كمان شغل عمل اكتر مره فات. فيا ريت الناس تفضل معايا لاخر المحاضره باذن الله عشان نراجع على كل اللي فات. شكرا.
Well, I'm sorry. Now let me review again before the prayers break. We said we have 3 main stages for an interview. The first stage we said the pre-interview, which is before the interview actually. And when I mean before the interview, I didn't mean immediately before the interview. I mean your preparation, full preparation about the knowledge of that job, the needed requirements. There is a problem with the scroll. I don't know why. Knowing the... Hey, Sir Khalil, if you can help me for this text. I'm trying to... I will use the pointer. Okay, come on. Good. I got it. So, before applying for a job, you need to know what the job you need, get the knowledge, training, experience, if possible. This stage I call it investment, investing in yourself. After having such things, you can seek for bigger companies, then you can target your income. So you have good inputs here for good CV, if you agree with me, with knowledge, training, experience. You can have a very strong CV here. Making a covering letter to tell about yourself, making hints about yourself, and I will prepare for you. Mr. Khalil, please, if you can find covering letter samples, also you can show them what are the covering letter. Then a good CV has to be there. There are different layouts of CVs, whatever, but whatever is very simple and short, don't make it that much big. Exactly, Umayya. Exactly. So, sorry. Remember my words. The CV is not the job. It's only to receive a call. CV, it's not the job. Just only to receive the call. Don't use the fake CVs. Fake CVs. Copied from the internet or from a friend of yours. Be yourself. Write about yourself. Don't try to maximize your experiences showing that you are the Superman. Doesn't work. Now, they believe in video CVs. Some companies now, they will ask, please send us a video CV so he can see you before the interview, he can judge on you before a meeting with you. Exactly, Amin. We don't have to lie. Be yourself. A written CV as well will help you. Excuse me. Written CV. Just hold on, please. Hold on. I'm back. So here you are fine now, having the knowledge, training, experience. Your CV is fine and okay. And then you did find a post in the newspaper or on the internet through a friend of yours, whatever the source you hear about a job, a vacancy. So having a vacancy, so there is a job vacancy that you heard about. So it's time of applying for the job after whatever kind of announcement through the email, through the websites, through the papers, wherever. Then you need to send your CV and the covering letter together. And inshallah, after being shortlisted, imagine you are shortlisted, then the employer I'm sorry, I'm not fluent. What's wrong with though? The employer, if the employer you will receive a call from the employer, then they will tell you, Mr. Amin or Miss Suma, Mr. Abdul Hayy, inshallah, I wish you all, you are shortlisted. We have received your CV. We have received your CV, inshallah. So you are shortlisted, inshallah, for all. Then, new step, knowing about the employer. This is the most important thing here. You receive the call, don't feel free to ask her, excuse me, what company is this? On phone. You can ask, what is the name of the company? Of course, you can ask for a location map, office location map. Fine? So anything will give you more details. The more details you can get. Okay? This will help you a lot. The more details you can get from the caller, about the name, the address, ask about the website. You can search on Google. You can have it on Google. Search about the company, and then know about this company and what type of business, what they are doing, so you are not going to the interview empty. Fine? So now, if you will do these steps, knowing about the company, you can expect. Are you guys following me? Keep questions till the end, please. Okay? Please. Press 1 if you are following me. I feel that you are sleepy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for following me. Very well. So here you can expect. Here you can know. So as I said, to know about the company, Google, find their website, ask friends if they know it, if they know the company, because you can ask about, what kind of salary is there? You may know salaries from a friend. If you have a friend or friend of a friend who did work or who is working already there, this could be very helpful. Try to ask your friends about the company. Fine? If it's in your city or anywhere, you can ask anyone who can give you some information about it if he had the experience in this company. Might be a friend of his friend, used to work on this, so you can get more information. You can ask him now if your friend is working there, and this is very healthy and good and useful. You can ask, what is your salary? So what is your friend's salary? So you can expect your friend's salary. This could be helpful. It's not very important for me actually, but I mean you can collect more data, you can collect more details about this. Sorry? الاسم عليه والتليفون بتاعه. The name and the number of the person, please. Sorry. Zainab is telling he might be afraid of being invited. No, the thing is, because you will tell him, hey, my friend, I have an interview in this company, so I'm asking what is the range of the salaries there, so I can be around, because one of the questions you may face, one of the questions they will ask you what salary you are looking for. So you can expect here, never exaggerate, tell your requirements or your what do you need for your living. Tell him the best answer here for the salary question in the interview. If they will ask, we will come to this during the interview, ask you about the salary. If they will ask you the salary, how much do you need? Okay, you can say I need a fair market price. I need the fair market price. This is the best answer. Okay? When the interviewer, the best thing, say the fair market price. That's all. To keep yourself in a safe position. Not to exaggerate, not to ask for lower than they can give you. And of course, smart employers are there. Even you can say foxes to save money. They will ask you how much do you need, so you may go lower than the limit or the rate of salary they decided to. I will come to this stage during interview stage. Never mind Michelle. During interview. This we will have it all in during interview. Okay? So that you can say as Suma, the salary I'm seeking, I need the fair market price. Fair market price. Because as you may know, every position in the market is having a range of salaries. Common, maybe 100 more in this company, 100 less in that company, but it's around, yes, fair market price. Good job, Mr. Khalil. Well, so we will come to this point later. Okay, of course, physical things has to be happen. Have a reminder before the interview and have a time to plan your interview, what you will talk about, expecting questions. Okay, I will make another new board. If you can help me, Mr. Khalil, please. I want to, yes, I will cut these. It was 20. Or I need the previous first. I need to get something from there. Yes, yes, you can act even with yourself, not even with your friends. I need to get. So, and type, okay. Well, we will get back to number 18 again. Not now, I mean later, I'm sorry. Exactly, the interviewer is getting trained. One more thing, guys, I'm telling to all of you. If you have a course in interviewing skills, I'm telling you this from my experience. If you have got a course in interviewing skills, don't write it in your CV. Okay? Because the interviewer And even here in Egypt, they may ask, I need a certificate in interviewing skills. I want to show him that I'm very professional in interviewing skills. That shows that you're coming to act that you are professional. Do you agree with me or not? هقولها بالعربي كتير قوي. I have a training center في مصر. عندي training center. So عندي ناس كتير تيجي تقول لي أنا عاوز شهادة في المقابلات الشخصية. طب يا حبيبي يعني هو اصلا فكرني بيها محمد بيك دلوقتي لما قال ده الانترفيور كمان بيتدرب والانترفيوي بيتدرب. الله طب وبعدين طب اخد له شهاده اقول له ان انا متدرب يعني ان انا اضحك عليك مثلا؟ no it's just a training. فبليز يا جماعه يعني موضه بتاعت في حاجه بتحتاج شهاده لكن في حاجات كتير سكيلز ما بتحتاجش شهادات. It's for you, it's not for him. You got it؟ كل المطلوب منك to do very well in the interview. تمام يا شباب؟ اتمنى الجزئيه دي من الكنترول في التسجيل ما تتشالش لان انا عاوزها بالعربي توصل لناس كتير. It's very important لان فعلا احنا مجرد يعني we are going behind, you can say, certificate fashion. Like a fashion. Fine? So please no way. It's a skill. So skills don't need any kind of certificate mania. Exactly, Mr. Amir. I appreciate this. I'm always here for you, Soma. Never mind. Okay, so physically, after having tried to make a demo, imagine, expect, questions, watch, telling several things, watch good interviews, videos. This will help you a lot. This is in your preparation before the interview, 1 day, 2 days. Start doing this. Imagine, expect, questions, things to be done here, a lot. Okay? Physically, of course, sleep well before you go. Time punctuality, time of the interview, at least 15 minutes before. Of course, food, types of food. What types of food do we need here? Sugar, cereals. Well, for memory, yes, cereal and sugar, good for the brain. Exactly, big. So you will get nuts. Don't eat kushari. I'm telling you. Don't eat kushari or full beans like in Egypt. So eat healthy food before you go, sleep well, and of course grooming. Now it's time to dress up before you go, so you need to be in a good looking. You need to be looking very well. So good looking as well. Basma, my assistant, Mr. Khalil, if you are following me, for all attendees, especially in Egypt. Now, I want to seize this opportunity. بنتهز الفرصة لحاجة واحدة بس، حاجة ممكن تساعد شباب كتير. عندنا موفرين بخصوص المحاضرة دي وظائف جاهزة لكنه للأسف دلوقتي على مستوى الدلتا. دي حاجة ممكن تساعد ناس من اللي موجودين معانا، فبعد إذن الأدمن to make something good for them. وظائف مختلفة، ودي صفحة موجودة. أنا يعني بعد إذن مستر خليل وبعد إذن الدارين في وظائف حقيقية. احنا عندنا في مركز التدريب بنحاول نوصل للمدربين بسوق العمل، لأنه تدريب بدون وظائف I think إن هو يعني not good. لكنه we have some jobs. Find something matches with you. but please think about location. We are here in Mansoura, we have in Damietta, we have in Alexandria, different places. Go and check on the page my assistant Basma is posting now. Okay, this could be very helpful. Okay, so time. Here, time of the interview. You need to at least 15 minutes before, 15 minutes before the interview time, okay? And go to the reception, introduce your CV, have your CV printed with you, your docs. Another advice, don't send any certificates. Don't, unless it is required. Unless it's required. Your docs be sent upon request. Upon request. You agree with me? Yes, you can take them along with you. Have a file, get all the things you have. If you need to get your school certificate with you, if you want to talk about a successful story within your school days, never mind, show him that you are a good raw material, good learner, a person with creation. I can be anything you want. I am a good raw material. If you will, please, can you do so and so? So can you please type on Word? Actually, sir, I'm sorry, but exactly, Office and typing, it's very essential. No one will ask about this. But any new things that you don't know, that you can't do, don't say, yes, I'm the Superman, I know it. Don't lie. No, I can't. But sir, if you will tell me how, if you will teach me, you will find me a very quick and good learner. I will be a good and quick learner. Okay? Some words that you need them very well when you will make your CV. Okay? I'll make a different session, or another session about writing CVs, layouts of CVs, and how to have a successful CV. We will talk about this, inshallah. Okay? Then you are in the reception, having everything with you, your docs, your papers. After your way to the office, if you need to go to the toilet, feel free. Ask the secretary, can I please use your restroom? You can go to the restroom, check you're looking in the mirror. Are you fine or not? Wash your face, refresh yourself. That will add a lot, will make you much better in the interview. Then, time of interview. So, during the interview, I need to copy these to the other one. Another slide, please. Not all, Mr. Khalil. I need the during interview only here, this part. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. I'll do it by myself, please. So this could be a slide now. Then thank you, Khalil, please. Thank you. So this is 2. Okay, I'll have the third one. Never or don't sit down till he will ask you to do so. Of course, greeting, Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. Watch out take care. Your steps towards the interviewer. You need to be very steady. Now, at the beginning of the session, someone mentioned confidence. Confidence. After all these preparation, now automatically you will be very confident. Now, the only way to be very confident, to have the trust in yourself, to be very well prepared. After being prepared and well planned, plan your interview. That was the last step, right? That was the last step. And you are ready, qualified, well trained, having experience, everything, skills are there, the job requirements, I have them, inshallah. I can say more than 100% you will have the job. Do you agree with me or not? Just you need to control yourself in the interview now. The last step to control yourself during that interview. This is very important. Your steps while you are walking, moving towards, after opening the door, secretary can come, you opening the door, please stand. So you will say Assalamu alaikum, going in steady steps, okay, with a smile, of course. It's like a sale process, زي عملية البيع. Now someone, or at the beginning of this session, someone said, I will sell myself exactly. If he didn't accept you as a person, he will not accept you as a staff. Am I right or not? So, with a smile, of course I am well groomed. Thanks, Shura. I'm not always right. I'm not always right, of course. No one can be always right. I'm trying to be good. Okay, so with a smile, with the steady steps, saying hello, and a firm hand shake. With a firm handshake, saying, hey, wake up, it's me. This is the message. Listen, the interviewer might be, or almost, he is in his job. And to interview someone, it could be a routine for him. It could be a routine for him. So he might be busy with other things. He might be busy with other things. I want to tell him this message, but literally, I want to say the message, hey, Mr. Interviewer, that's me. Wake up to receive me. Yes, to take all his attention. That's good. Okay, Layla. Okay. So, this message is very important. You will not tell him, wake up, I am here. No, never. But you will say, sir, wake up, by a firm handshake. But don't kill him, okay? Don't break his hand. Then never sit till he will ask you to do so. Don't sit till he will ask you to do so. This is what I'm talking about. Don't sit till he will ask you to do so. Here, keep standing. He will tell you. If he didn't ask you to sit down, keep standing. He will tell you sit down. If he will ask you why you are standing up, why you are not sitting down, tell him because you didn't ask me to do so, sir. Ah, that's good. That will give him another message. Fine? Okay. So here, starting to apply the KISS concept. KISS concept could be for every field in life. Who knows KISS concept? Who knows? Nobody knows. Who knows KISS concept? Yes, Muhammad Bek. I know Muhammad knows. So tell us, please. Can you teach us, please? I don't know what is the wrong with this. Oh my God. I need to highlight this, Mr. Khalil, please. So please, can you hold on, please? Mr. Muhammad, can you write this? It's not about the translation. It's not about the translation. Stands for, and that's everything in life needs this. Oh my God. Keep it short and what? Keep it short and what? Keep it short and simple. Mr. Khalil, your scroll is killing me. Sweet, we can add one more. No, keep it short and simple. I don't know, I'm trying to type, but it's scrolling up. When I want to type, I will bring the line here. So I will try to type something, it will scroll up, see? That is the KISS concept. Yes, exactly. Oh, shit. So, keep it short and simple. No long answers. Possibilities of making mistakes will be greater and more if you will keep talking. And we will talk about the killing moments, silence moment. Yes, don't talk too much. Answer and immediately answer. Immediately answer. And in this part, we need to have a practical workshop. It's a pose, as I used to do. Practical workshop to have a real interview, demo interview. I interview people and colleagues in the group will interview the others. This is very important. Preparing difficult questions and trying to answer them and trying to act the way we will move, the way we will carry ourselves in the interview. This is really very important. So, answers has to be short and simple. Keep it short and simple. Remember these words. If the person will be just a minute, please. Just hold on, please. Hold on. Hello, I am back. I'm sorry. So he will ask you, he will start his interview by asking you, please introduce yourself immediately, but don't be very in rush, don't be pushy, don't wait, be more listener. And the best advice here, to be more listener than a speaker, and listen well, no over talking. I mean, don't talk while the interviewing is talking till he will finish. You can answer, okay? And of course, don't forget your body language. I will talk about them. Don't forget your body language. Don't forget your body language. This is really very important. Eye contact with the interviewer. This is really very important. So the eye contact. This is very important because the interviewer, he will be watching your eyes to know if you are a liar or not. Why did you leave the X company? And he will watch what is your reactions. So please be careful. Keep your eyes in his eyes. Of course, nothing to get you out of this environment, the atmosphere of the interview. This is really very important. Eye contacts. Yes, because sometimes, or when I train interviewers, we will tell him, watch the interviewee. If after you ask him a question, check how long he will take to think before answering. If you will tell truth, it's like in the police actually. Okay, yes, keep putting your sunglasses, Shura is saying, that's nice. But she's kidding, of course, never. I mean, he will be watching you. If you really have a ready answer, so it's a fact. Ready answer will be like a fact. So, if you are expecting the questions before the interview, so you know what you will answer, so you will have no problem. Okay? Never, after he will ask you a question, never to look to the window or to the wall. No, look at him. Look at him. Because if you will, why did you leave your ex-company? Then I will look to the wall, at the wall or the window or a picture. Then he will think what? You're thinking how to answer. That, the message he will get, means that you could be lying here. Fine? So, eye contact is very important. Then, someone, if you will ask me, what, sir, if I will try to break the ice? Can I break the ice? Of course. Show him that you are a very social person. We don't need silent people in work. Like, oh, sir, it was not easy to find parking. Your office, actually, I know your office long time back. I am passing by this office, by my car, but I don't know that your company is here. Say something about your way to the interview. You can. Say something about the office. Oh my God, that's a nice office. Hey, I like it, sir. That's good. This is good because every business need social people because social bring business. If there is no society, there is no business. Do you remember my first question in this course? I said, can you have business in desert? We said no. So you will show that you are a good positive communicator. Fine? Okay. Here, questions of interviews. Mr. Khalil, I think you can prepare the common questions for the practice. Okay? Almost the duration, as Amy said at the beginning of this class, almost 10-15 minutes. And also types of interviews. Sometimes you will have an interview with the HR, interview with the technical people of your career. So here I will talk about that, but the next time I have no more energy because I'm working since 8 in the morning. Now I need you to practice questions and answer, Mr. Khalil. Remember my points, and the next time you will prepare a video of good and bad interviews. We will watch them. I'm sorry really because I'm almost, and I'm still in office. This is, I'm telling for my friends. Remember my words again. In this stage, in this stage, actually, I need you to keep reading, to keep listening. This is for English. Keep reading and listening. Try to find some material about interviewing skills or whatever, listening, watching videos, good and bad. On YouTube, you will find a lot and a lot and a lot. Try to find these things and go for it. Next time, I will continue during the interview and closing the interview, and then we will go for what is after the interview. Till that time, accept my apologizes for interruption. But Mr. Khalil knows where I am now, so but I'm not in the prison. I'm in my office. So please work on yourself, everyone. I wish you all the best. This is Tamer Badawi. I will leave you with Mr. Khalil. Work hard. Your success is waiting for you. You can make it. Assalamu alaikum.